Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from Victoria Park. This should be a classic between the Falcons and the Saints. Both sides started their season with wins last week and will obviously be keen to build on their good starts. Who will remain perfect and who will slip to 1-1? And out they come, led by their skipper. Joins me. Who's your pick today, Huff?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. It's a hard choice. Both teams will be confident. We'll see two sides who have their weaknesses, of course, but both are also very capable of playing high-pressure, skillful footy. It'll be interesting to see who can maintain that for longer.
Thanks for those insights, Huff. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. The two big men do battle. Jones needing support, crosses the paint, clean pickup, farms it out. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. No way through there, and they'll reset. Punch clear. He put himself in the line of fire. Jones, he's going for home, and why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
On the board with his first, that'll boost his confidence.
The Falcons have opened their account. Bevan punches it out of the ruck. Met solidly. Baker. They've put themselves under pressure. Tate. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Good tackle. And we will do it all again. Bevan got his palm to it. Thomas. Pearce. Sweeping handball. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. Baker in the right spot. Edwards. Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
So, a goal each. Bevan wins it out of the centre. Edwards, the midfield battle so important. Can he find a teammate? Young has a way of drawing the footy.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Bevan showing his skills. Harrington, he's under close attention. Great tackling technique there. Good ruck work. They're going hammer and tong. They've coughed it up. Delivers it inside 50. Bevan goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
The Saints will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
Vince heads to the pocket. Harrington on a lead. Clever kick. No wonder coaches go grey. What's he got on offer? Robertson commands the footy.
It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
This will be touch and go. Bevan clears the area.
And finally over the line.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. That's come off the instep. Bush. Good kick. The Saints moving the ball well. On centre wing. He's been busy so far. Edwards wins the contest hands down. Picking their way through.
He completely miscued that.
Doesn't often waste it. Tate. They'll bide their time. Jameson takes the logical option. May somehow release the ball.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
The Saints showing some good signs early. Harding at centre half forward. Bevan. Defence 101 there. Normally delivers. Chadwick got a fist in. It's a tough game. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Bevan wins the hit out. Baker. Was he held without it? Harrington. Edwards. Wilkinson. In some space now. Throws it on the boot. You can't question his commitment. Thomas. He's lost possession. They'll need to be more careful than that. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
He might just be in for a big day.
The match has been flipped on its head. Bevan wins it down. It's a hot footy. Takes the safe option. Vince. He ran into a brick wall. There's an argument for a free kick there. Bevan with a deft tap. Baker. He's besieged. Stripped of it. Tate absorbs the pressure. Can he hit a target? Well played.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Only 4 points separating the sides. Bevan slaps it out. Edwards, he's wrapped up. Baker, Vince comes free in the tackle. Bit of a nothing kick. Clever handball. Jones, they're building something dangerous here. Is that holding the ball? Couldn't get an effective disposal.
Tries to take him on and loses.
He's made a hot start to this match. Tate needs to be quick. Couldn't burst through. Edwards, the Falcons guarding the corridor. Bush dishes it off. Jackson does well under pressure. Thomas on centre wing has marked. Was there some holding going on?
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
He's generally a good kick. That's come off the side of the boot.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
That'll go close to the line. Spud Frawley would have loved that one, and we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
We've seen some quality attacking play so far, and hopefully it continues, because it's been great to watch.
Baker, he's stopped in his tracks. Matthews, he's been dispossessed. Pearce, in heavy traffic, couldn't get a disposal.
He had prior opportunity.
Kicks to space. Jackson. Searching kick. Good disciplined defence. Tate knew the tackle was coming. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over.
Falls in his back. That'll be a free.
Can he impose himself on the match? Vince. Thomas. Delightfully done. Edwards. Great play. Bush drops into the hole and marks. He's completely shanked it. Tate making his claim for the Golden Fist Award.
It's been a fast-paced game of footy. Both sides looking capable of scoring quickly.
Who can get the clearance? Jameson uses the non-preferred. Matthews spills out in the tackle.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Just has to hit a target. Terrific forward pressure.
Jameson.
He's lost it. Thomas with a chance now. They've given it back. Dangerous place to lose it. That's a dreadful hand pass, truth told. Thought his way through it. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
Bevan.
They've got them on the overlap. This is good ball movement.
Kicking at his first.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
An early goal always settles the nerves and boosts your confidence.
The Falcons edging their way back in front as we near quarter time.
Bevan.
Wins the hit out. Edwards. Thomas. Under pressure. Plenty of heat in this game. Good thinking and good execution too.
Pearce.
Has pushed into space. Baker will save his teammates' blushes.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
It's a high kick, a real rainmaker.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
What can they generate?
Matthews.
With a chance to relieve the pressure. Jacobson. An ill-directed hand pass. He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray. He's off. Sets up a foot race. It must be his birthday. The Saints have denied them the corridor.
Matthews.
Has found some space. And they're away. Thomas with the big fist. Heads towards half forward. Baker. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
The Saints are not having any problems getting their hands on the footy. They've been wasteful and really need to turn that around.
They have a good understanding, those two. He's got support. Price. He'll work all day.
Matthews.
Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. That's a bruising tackle. Out of the congestion.
Jameson.
Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in.
If one side can get on top in the clearances here, it'll go a long way towards deciding this match.
The two big men do battle. Edwards displaying great endeavour.
Matthews.
Stripped of the footy.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
Ignoring the corridor for now.
Pearce.
At half forward. Maybe he could have gone himself. Who's front and centre? Watkins. Crunching tackle towards the goal mouth.
Wilkinson.
Working hard and being rewarded.
Forwards dream of these shots.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. The big men fly. Tate, terrific tackle. Who's at home? Jackson. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. This is promising. Jones has drifted forward and marked.
You'll fancy his chances.
Going at his second.
Bevan.
Fumbles it. The kick was ill-directed. Was he taken high? Needs that to come back.
They'll feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding.
Bevan.
Wins it down. Baker. The kick was centimetre perfect. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Jackson. He might have thought about the corridor. Bush. This is a big opportunity. Delivers it inside 50. Thomas. Desperate defence to give them the lead. He's done it.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Saints in front now.
Bevan.
Wins the tap. Edwards. Thomas. Jacobson gets in the way. Ball spills free in the tackle. Vince. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Rucks go at it. Has to be clean. That could prove costly. Going at his first, and he's got it.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
The Saints with a break now.
Bevan.
Wins it. He'll feel that one. Baker turns it over in the middle.
Matthews. Jameson.
Met solidly. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. Good ruck work. Edwards delivers to centre half forward. That's a quality hand pass. Jones. Price. Some indirect ball movement here.
Matthews.
Who was he aiming for?
Wilkinson.
Tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He just dropped it. Vince is calm in a crisis. Baker. He's gone. Jones. Desperate to win it back. An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close.
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Falcons found themselves on the wrong side of the clearance count in the first quarter, and it's a key reason why they're behind on the scoreboard. They need their key ball winners to bring a harder edge and at least break even in the clearances.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Bevan.
Wins it out of the centre. Edwards. He's run into trouble. Thomas. Into the action again already. He'll be sore in the morning. Errant hand pass, and they've turned it over. Can they keep the footy this time?
Jameson.
On a lead. Jones. What can he do with it? This is a hotly contested footy. Jacobson lays it off. Heads for full forward. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
This'll be a goal. Through it goes. And there's a kick the difference.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
One kick game again.
Bevan.
Had his measure today. Edwards. Bush. By hand. Thomas running in support. That's not clever at all. Baker. Strong grab.
For a little breathing space.
Looks good. He's steered it through.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Saints have been impressive so far. There could be an upset brewing.
Bevan.
Is giving him a bath. Edwards. Harrington. All alone in the centre square. Baker takes the hand pass. Kicks inside the forward 50. Look at him go. This will be touch and go.
Gets it to safety.
Watkins brings it back in. Quality delivery by foot. That's skillful. The Falcons have got out of jail. His field kicking is normally first rate.
Jameson.
Good hands. Probing ball.
Matthews.
Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Manages to find a teammate. Well played. His vision was excellent.
Bevan.
Was that a legal disposal?
Run down. Great chase.
Just needs an accurate kick now. Goes wide. Towards the boundary line. Vince. They've had the better of the contest to this point. And out it goes.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
It's no surprise that the team that's using the ball better is the one winning the match.
Bevan has been dominant in the ruck. Harrington. Baker. The umpire says he had no prior.
Bevan.
With the tap. They've got good chemistry, those two. Harrington. He's suddenly a popular man. Jacobson runs onto it. Was that a throw? A chance to clear now.
Matthews.
That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough?
Bevan.
It's hard to beat one-on-one.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Bevan.
Has one already. Now it's two.
That's the one they needed. They've had to repeat inside 50s and finally get some reward.
The Saints are really taking it to them today. Punch clear. Harrington competing fiercely. Edwards working hard and presenting well. You can see their confidence growing. Jackson. What a hand pass. That might have been dropping the ball. Young. That's not his best effort. James. Towards half forward with the kick. He's besieged. Well done. He's kicked it high. Price.
Jameson.
Leads his opponent. They cannot keep him quiet. Robertson has a way of drawing the footy.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
This will be a close thing.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Harris with the footy. Harrington marks in the back pocket. The Falcons forcing them out wide. Thomas under pressure. Edwards. He's wrapped up. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Bevan.
With a deft tap. Harrington attracted a crowd. Young gives the handball away. Thomas. I'm not sure about the wisdom of that. Vince gathers in the centre square. Jacobson in the right spot at the right time. Tate almost threw it out. They're playing with purpose and poise. There goes the kick inside the 50. Got to get rid of it. Got the handball away. Baker leading from the front. Open goal square. Which way will it bounce? The Falcons not at their best so far. Price got to the right position and hung on. Onto the non-preferred. Tate. Jones. This is good footy. Slick hands.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
What a game he's having. Baker. That's almost worth a kick.
Bevan.
The Saints look well drilled. James. The Falcons under great pressure.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Saints are winning the clearances and contested ball, but they're also using the ball better. So it's no wonder the scoreboard's looking so good for them.
Thomas. This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
The Saints are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Falcons have given up 3 in a row now. They're in trouble. Bevan wins the tap. Harrington. Edwards. The Saints are playing some great footy. That might attract a pack. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Jameson. Thomas has it now on centre wing. Edwards. They're huffing and puffing. Good thinking and good execution too. Tumbles a punt towards the boundary line. Harding had his name written all over it.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
The Falcons need to reset, but I don't think they can afford to wait until half-time.
The Saints will be hard to stop now. The big men fly. Harrington. The Falcons are under siege. Solid tackle. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Bevan wins the hit out. Cops some unwanted attention. Matthews. Edwards. Didn't need to be asked twice. Gets the kick away. Another stoppage. This time a boundary throw in.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Falcons just aren't getting the ball inside their forward 50 enough. Maybe it's time to send one of the small forwards into the midfield.
Jameson. Crunching tackle. They've opened them up here. Matthews. Looking to peg one back. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. This is good ball movement.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
If anyone can, it's him, but he hasn't got that online.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
He's off. Back into play. Thomas has found some space. Moving the footy laterally. Harris. This spells trouble. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Falcons have been outplayed, but they're hanging tough. Bevan punches it out of the ruck. Harrington. Thomas. Baker. He's giving 100%. They've worked it well. Tate runs onto it. Jameson. This is promising. Price. Good vision there. Got to get it forward now. Jones. Baker mops that one up. It's a tough game. Edwards can run and gun. Thomas navigated the traffic. The Falcons on the ball now. He's set upon. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Saints clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Bevan showing his skills. Harrington. He'll be sore in the morning. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Bevan wins it down. Baker. Harrington. He's caught. Edwards. Davies. James. Runs onto it. Jones. Kicks to centre wing. Incisive handball. This is much better. Price. There goes the kick. Inside the 50. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. That's good vision. Bevan. He doesn't waste many. Thomas. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Young can run with the footy. This is a joy to watch. The Falcons can't win the ball back. Jacobson. Edwards. He shoots at goal. How's the kick? No good.
A fine passage of play. Didn't get the finish it deserved.
Jacobson tasked with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? The Falcons might be able to start something. And out of play.
The Saints are getting the ball inside 50 more. It's no wonder they're winning the match comfortably.
Bevan is giving him a bath. Thomas has it on a string. Jacobson, one step ahead. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
What are your thoughts, Gaz?
The Saints are leading the clearance count comfortably. If that continues, then this margin will only grow.
Harrington, read at best. He's everywhere at the moment. Young only knows one way. He's got it!
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. Good ruck work. Harrington, they're irrepressible at the moment. Jones, he's run into trouble. Gets his kick despite the heat. Jacobson in the centre square. Can he be the fire starter? That's an impressive mark.
The Falcons with a late chance.
Struck it well, no problems there.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
If they could pull another back before half-time, it would make it very interesting. Bevan has been dominant in the ruck. Baker, he's under close attention.
Great pressure there and gets the reward.
Jacobson, another goal and they'll believe. Bush read that one like a book. Handball off was good. He's so clean with the footy. Baker loves the hard stuff. Terrific tackle.
That's a shank.
Goes laterally. Jacobson feeds it out. Price leading by example. The Saints managed to turn a narrow quarter-time lead into a substantial one at half-time, and they are looking the goods.
Time to check in with Gary.
The Saints put in a terrific first half. They're getting first use out of the ruck. Their midfielders are capitalising on that, and their forwards are getting more opportunities than their counterparts. This one's theirs for the taking.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that.
Bevan had his measure today. Baker met solidly. Jacobson, he's wrapped up. Bevan going for goal, flirting with the post.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Young brings it back in. Manages to find a teammate. And they're out of trouble. Harrington. It's a hot footy. That's a give-up. Price. They sorely need a goal, and he delivers.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Falcons were on the rack, but it's a quality response from them. Bevan wins it down. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Harrington, he's stopped in his tracks. That's not a mark. Clean pickup.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Goes at goal, and that is an opportunity gone begging.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Jacobson tasked with the kick in. Jones works hard to present. He's hit up the lead. Can he find a teammate? That's an aggressive handball. Jones, Price, Jameson. The Falcons having a purple patch. Jackson attracted a crowd. That was almost handed to him. Steers it towards goal, and it's there. Back they come.
Their efficiency in front of the sticks has arguably kept them in this game.
The Saints really need to respond now. Bevan with the tap. Harrington, Thomas, closed him down. What's he got on an offer? That's not a good kick. In the middle, Jacobson. They look a different team. Step ladder time. The Saints are bringing great energy. Price, he's suddenly a popular man. Crunching tackle. They're going nowhere, and we'll have a stoppage near the centre. Bevan wins the tap. Not a lot of space to work with. I've liked his game today. Bush can get and go. Doesn't often waste it. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. This is great pressure footy. The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Harrington somehow released the ball. Jameson, Jacobson. Inside 50 with the kick. Quality delivery by foot. The defence has fallen down. Jameson marks. That's hard to stop.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
That is going very close.
Those are the kinds of opportunities you really need to take.
Harris tasked with the kick in. Edwards on a lead. Normally delivers. Jacobson clears the area. Matthews. Was he held without it? He's lost possession. Jameson.
That's got to be a free kick. Took them on, didn't dispose of it correctly.
Waiting for someone to come at him. The switch is on. Good thinking and good execution too. He just keeps racking up disposals. Matthews read that one right off the boot. Stripped of it. Thomas runs onto it. Can he hit a target? Wilkinson with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's got an option in the centre square. Bevan. Good kick. Honours the lead. Takes the logical option. Baker puts his head over it. He'll feel that one. Thomas farms it out. Vince hunting the footy. He's caught. They've bottled it up. Bevan palms it down. Baker has brought his own ball. Thomas, good build-up. Davies comes free in the tackle. It's a tough game.
Matthews.
Gets back and should repel. Jacobson. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Defence 101 there, and they see it out.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Saints probably haven't taken full advantage of how much ball they've had. They really should be further in front.
Bevan.
Showing his skills. Baker absorbing the pressure. Thomas. Clever kick. Jones got a fist in.
It's been a quality game so far. Lots of opportunities for both sides to hit the scoreboard.
Jacobson got his palm to it. Jones.
Matthews.
Has eyes only for the footy. They might be caught out on the turnover. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. He's normally good on his non-preferred. The Saints just can't get any time on the ball. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
That's come off the instep.
The kick is precise.
Tough angle. It'll take his best.
From the impossible angle, it's not impossible for him.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Falcons are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents.
Bevan.
With a deft tap. Harrington does well under pressure. Good disciplined defence. Edwards dishes it off. Can he impose himself on the match? James making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. No easy exit. Jacobson couldn't get an effective disposal. Throws it on the boot. Pearce. He's been dispossessed. Fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. This has got danger written all over it. Jones. That sloppy play. Terrific forward pressure. James has found some space at halfback. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
Jameson.
Spills out in the tackle. He'll be sore in the morning. Jones. Baker. Gathers. Young. Normally creative. James. Ever reliable.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Edwards. He's lost it. He's under close attention. Couldn't burst through.
He had prior opportunity.
Searching kick. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Pearce. That's close. He liked it off the boot.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Saints with a steadying goal.
Bevan.
Is giving him a bath. Edwards. Thomas. Cops some unwanted attention. Jones. The kick was centimetre perfect. Picking their way through. Harris with the intercept mark. The Falcons guarding the corridor. The Saints have got out of jail. Can they get something going? And we'll have a throw in.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
The Saints are playing great footy and I can't see any reason why they can't go on to win this.
Bevan has been dominant in the ruck. Edwards. Vince. He's generally a good kick. On centre wing. Kicks to space. They've put themselves under pressure.
Matthews.
They've coughed it up. He's shut him down. May. He's besieged. Solid tackle. Kicks to half forward. Pearce working hard and presenting well. Crosses the paint. Baker had his name written all over it.
To extend the margin beyond 3 goals.
He's got 2 already. Jacobson with the big fist.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Back into play. Vince couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. The Falcons under great pressure. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Good ruck work. Edwards caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
Tries to take him on and loses.
And they're away. Jacobson thought his way through it. Edwards heads towards half forward. Young got to the right position and hung on. Into the pocket he goes. Baker, strong grab.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Watkins, tasked with the kick in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Vince, where's his opponent?
How's it look down there, Gaz?
It's been good to see both sides hitting the scoreboard. It's an enjoyable game of footy.
Bevan had his measure today. Jones, the Saints have denied them the corridor. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Sets up a foot race. Baker had some assistance. That'll work. Heads for the pocket. Who's front and centre? Dangerous place to lose it.
Must be holding the ball, and it is. He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
This for 2 in a row. He's got it, and they've pinched a break.
That's a quality finish. He's a beautiful kick at goal when his confidence is up.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. The big men fly. Baker, what can he manufacture? Thomas, Harrington, terrific tackle. Pearce, couldn't get a disposal.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
A good kick here and they'll be in business. Thomas has a paddock in front of him.
Shoved him in the back.
He might have thought about the corridor. Edwards in the clear on centre wing. Kicks inside the forward 50. Baker, great hands there.
The Saints have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
There was little in it at half time, but it looks a very different game now.
The Saints have come with a rush and they might be unassailable soon. Bevan has rucked tirelessly. Harrington, Chadwick. He's been quiet. Gee, they're playing well. They're moving the footy quickly. They're running rings around them.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under, not nearly enough pressure.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
An ugly looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Jacobson to bring it in. He's hit up the lead. They'll bide their time. Watkins. Bit of a nothing kick. Price. Dangerous to leave on his own. On the non-preferred. Tate. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going?
Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Saints will want to avoid going into their shells because that's what could make them vulnerable. They've been clearly the better side for 3 quarters, and all they need to do is maintain that intensity and victory will be theirs.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Bevan wins it out of the centre. That's a bruising tackle. Baker under pressure. He's suddenly a popular man. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Jacobson. There goes the kick inside the 50. He's stopped in his tracks. Price. He just dropped it. He ran into a brick wall. Baker in the right spot. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Bevan wins the hit out. Harrington should be in the votes today. Chadwick gives some ground with a handball. Vince. Stripped of the footy. Tate gets to it first. Matthews. What can he do with it? Through the centre square he goes. They can smell victory.
Bevan.
Just has to hit a target. Young. That one was always his. Towards full forward.
Pearce.
He's gone. That's poor play. Was there some holding going on? Honours the lead. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Chadwick. The Saints are finishing with a wet sail and a moment for the players to catch their breath.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
It's not always as simple as win more ball and win the match, but it looks that way today.
Punch clear. Harrington. Harassed into an error. Harding. Now it's someone else's problem. Baker. Davies. The Falcons have won it back. Snap around the body. It's there!
They're having a real purple patch and making it count on the scoreboard 4 in a row.
The Saints go on their merry way.
Bevan.
Showing his skills. Baker. Thomas. Young at close quarters. He's caught. No prior, and we'll have a ball up.
Bevan.
Punches it out of the ruck. Thomas trying to find a path. Young displaying great endeavour.
Pearce.
It's a desperate tackle. Was he taken high? They'll need to be more careful than that. Can they keep the footy this time? Davies heads them off at the pass.
The Saints are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
This would be something if he can kick it. Alas, he's off target.
Easy to say in hindsight, but that ball probably should have been centred.
Danger here. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now.
Kicking at his first.
Leans back and drills it.
He might be in his coach's ear about a permanent move forward after that.
The sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The two big men do battle. Edwards, he's run into trouble. The Saints finishing strongly. Baker. The Falcons have no answers. Poor footy there. Price running in support. Can they get themselves a consolation prize?
It would be an understatement to say they need this.
The distance is the only problem. Bevan taking no chances.
Happy to concede a behind.
Harris tasked with the kick in. Chadwick can keep it moving. It's a dominant display. That's a strong mark. Baker. They're a delight to watch. Young. The Saints continue to do as they wish. They've given it back. Is that holding the ball?
Jameson.
Accepted the invitation. No easy exit, and out it goes.
Dominating the disposal count doesn't always translate on the scoreboard, but it is today.
Bevan is giving him a bar. Edwards. It's a tough game. The Saints look like scoring every time they go forward.
Bevan
has been dominant in the ruck. Harrington. Desperate defence. Baker. Touch and go. Jacobson brings it back in. Tate read it well and claims the mark. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Falcons have got out of jail. Harrington. Ball spills free in the tackle.
Jameson.
Tate closed him down. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match.
Bevan
with a deft tap. Edwards on the same page as his ruck.
Matthews.
Was that a legal disposal? They're a pleasure to watch. Lays it off. Bush. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Price. Crunching tackle. Not a lot of positives today.
He's plucked it and should have a shot.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
He's got two already. Chapman tries to spike it out of the danger zone.
Gets it to safety.
Young to bring it in. The Saints have winners everywhere. They're playing with purpose and poise. Tate. He's wrapped up. Harrington. Edwards. You can see their confidence growing. Young. Gives the handball away. What a game he's having. This is good ball movement. The Saints can build something here. Well done. Bush, an ever-present threat. Was that a throw? Playing for pride now. Jacobson. That's almost worth a kick. Price, out of the congestion. Tate uses the non-preferred. Able to keep the ball for one of the few times today.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
One behind.
You can't blame the midfielders for dropping their heads after that.
Back into play. We're watching a very good side here. Young. The Falcons are chasing tail. Chadwick. How will the umpire see this? They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
Bevan.
Had his measure today. Edwards gathers. Bush. It's a hot footy. Baker. Price. Attracted a crowd. Keeps it low. Chadwick. Desperate to win it back. Cops some unwanted attention. James. May. Working hard and presenting well. This might be a chance for the high flyers.
How's it look down there, Gaz?
The Saints will take a lot of belief from this, not only because of the win, but the way they've gone about it. They put plans in place and executed them.
Bevan smashes it out of there. Baker. Harrington. The Saints are playing some great footy. Tate. Terrific tackle. No way through there, and they'll reset. Bevan got his palm to it. Edwards. That might have been dropping the ball. Goes very wide. Jacobson takes the safe option. May in the clear on centre wing. Matthews. Tate. That's come off the side of the boot. Good looking kick. Misses the target, and it's out of play.
It's a dead set smashing on the scoreboard and a smashing in the clearances as well.
Bevan, the winner there. He'll be sore in the morning. Harrington, he'd like that one again. That's a legal disposal, isn't it?
Run down, great chase.
Vince. Good hands.
Matthews.
Price. He's under close attention. Jameson. They desperately need this. The Saints have got lucky there. Out wide with the kick. Watkins takes an excellent grab.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
Can he thread the needle? Oh, not much margin for error.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Young brings it back in. Gee, they're playing well. Some indirect ball movement here. Chapman has found some space. Jackson gets to the front spot. They're running rings around them. Bevan. That's good work rate. Ignoring the corridor for now. Bush. He's completely shanked it. Vince. They're hungry for more. Pearce can go back and shoot at goal.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? Quality delivery by foot. Away he goes.
He's run too far. The Cardinals sin.
Robertson by hand. Tate. Edwards runs onto it. Harrington in the centre square. May under pressure. Not sure who that was meant for, but it's been picked off. He's set upon. Tate. Jacobson. They're building something dangerous here. Chadwick will tidy up. Brings it out wide. Robertson trying to bring the Crummers into play. He's stopped in his tracks. Almost full time. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Bevan palms it down. They have a good understanding, those two. This is promising. Centering ball. Matthews. What a hand pass. Price. Met solidly. The umpire says he had no prior. Bevan wins the tap. Edwards. May navigated the traffic. James. Jacobson. He's besieged. Jameson. The Saints on the ball now. Edwards almost threw it out. Tate takes the hand pass.
How'd he get rid of that? Illegally, says the ump.
Sizes up what's ahead. He's struggled to make an impact to this point, and that's a letdown. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Price. Great work ethic to push forward and present.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Looks like the disease is catching out there.
Young, tasked with the kick in. Robertson, he can make them pay royally.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
He hasn't kicked it very well. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Watkins fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. The Saints have done it comfortably. They didn't have it all their own way, but they were a class above today. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, we hope you've enjoyed this match and we look forward to your company again soon.